Good morning and welcome back to a day in my life as a mechanical engineer. Today is gonna be an exciting day because I'm traveling to our battery factory, but more on that later in the video. We're hitting the ground running today as I decided to go for a run this morning because I haven't run in a few days and will not have time to go running while I'm up at the factory. And it's way too cold up there for that right now anyway, as you're soon going to see. After my run, I quickly take a shower and then I have breakfast, which is, as always, a Munch banana with oats, soy milk and cinnamon. After brushing my teeth, I do my makeup, which usually just consists of 3 steps: moisturizing cream, mascara and eyebrow gel. Then it's time for some last minute packing before I head out to the airport. To get to the airport, I need to take 2 different trains. First, the Pendeltåg, which is Swedish for commuter train. I take it to get to the city center. And then I take the Arlanda Express, which takes me from Stockholm City to the airport Arlanda. The whole trip takes me maybe half an hour. On the train, I attend a meeting online while enjoying some nice views out the window. Stockholm and the nature around it are just so beautiful. It even starts snowing on the way there, which is a little teaser for the huge amount of snow we're gonna see later on today.
The next station is our first stop.
Then I arrive at the airport and go through security while struggling to multitask with the meeting I'm still in at this point. I really am terrible at multitasking.
Stol. Dra västen över huvudet.
I met some colleagues at the terminal and talked to them until boarding, which is why I didn't film there, and then I finally get onto the plane and we're flying towards the north of Sweden. While we're up in the air, I'm just gonna tell you a bit about the purpose of my trip. So, I work at a battery manufacturing company as an automation engineer for material flow and robotics. I basically take care of the material flow within the factory. So I plan what kind of equipment we need to, for example, move all the raw materials to the right processes and to package the final battery cells, and all kinds of other material movements that happen in between, like moving waste, moving half-finished battery cells between process steps, and so on. So I have some equipment that I'm responsible for that is being installed at the moment that I need to check up on. So that's why we're here. I might make a video in the future of what exactly a material flow or a material handling engineer does. Let me know if that would be interesting for you. After we land, I get a ride with some colleagues to our factory site. I'm not allowed to film the factory, so here's some super exciting footage of my feet instead. I wear these fabulous slippers when I'm inside in our barrack offices and usually a really comfy jacket. And then outside and around the factory I need to wear safety gear, which we call PPE or personal protective equipment, and it makes you look really cool. You need to write your name on absolutely everything because everyone's clothes look exactly the same, so you can easily confuse or lose them. So that's why I'm running around with shoes with my name on them. It is super cold and snowy outside, so when I get back inside, my glasses fog up like they always do. Isn't that just great? And what I'm doing at the factory is basically just checking up on the status of my equipment, seeing if there are any problems with it, and very importantly, building relationships with the people who are installing the equipment. And then a lot of the time, I also just spend working on my computer as always. After work, we drive to the barracks that we're gonna be staying at. There are a lot of people involved in building a factory, which actually means that the hotels in the city are often booked out. So the company set up some barracks where we can stay as well. First thing when I arrive, I make the bed because I don't want to have to do it later when I'm tired. So I just arrived in my room here in the nice barracks. So let me show you around. The room has a door, wow, a bed, a desk and a chair. And a window with a quite nice view. You can't see the view right now because it's already dark, but I took a quick video the next day while it was bright so I can show you. I do a little bit more work to wrap up the workday, and then it's again adventure time. Well, we're going out for dinner. We go to a restaurant, but I didn't want to film my food in front of my colleagues because I'm too awkward for that. So here you have some more feet and restaurant floor. We end up going to a bar afterwards where I get a beer, and after an hour or so we head back to the barracks. Back at the barracks, I hang out on the bed and I read in the book The E-Myth Revisited, which is a great book by the way. It talks about typical struggles of small business owners and how they can set up a system for their business. But I think this can actually be applied to all sorts of businesses and teams. After a bit of reading, I do some script writing for my next videos. I'm actually currently working on a video about the 5 best business books for engineers, which can help you gain basic knowledge in the 5 main areas of a business. The video might already be up by the time this vlog goes live, in which case I will link it in the description box down below if you're interested. At some point, I change into my pajamas and keep working on that video script. I then take a few notes on this vlog that you're watching right now so that I can later write a good voiceover and remember what I actually did that day. To wrap up the day, I watched a video by one of my favorite YouTubers, Tiffany Ferg.
I do not care to learn.
I remove my makeup and then it's time to sleep. Good night, everyone. I hope you enjoyed spending the day with me, and I'll see you next time.